What up guys, it is X-Brownie here with the 10th episode of my Road to Glory. So anyway, let's get straight into it. And we go in with buying a Burke, who's a right mid for Birmingham. And he's a replacement for Marvin Emnes. He also does have 4-star skill moves, but he's not as fast. But his dribbling's much better, he keeps the ball closer to his feet, and you've got more control over him. So anyway, we go in and find a game against this guy who's got quite an average team. Good chemistry though. So he's got Jermaine Beckford, Danny Welbeck, Bryson on the right, Koscielny and Scalacci in defence. Arsenal back two, so anything could happen. So anyway, we go in and James Tompkins gets the first from a corner. I think that's Ross Wallace who puts it in. And he has the first and he gets rebound, but he then pops it in. So anyway, as you can see here, he sort of gets through my defence. Bit of a random sort of event, but he does score and that makes it 1-1. And good passing football here. And the left back actually scores. It's Parr who scores. So that makes it 2-1. That's a good finish from him. And somebody did recommend a faster left back. He is bronze though, and he does go for quite a high price, so I might get him later on when I've got enough money. But anyway, this guy goes through and makes it 2-2. Jermaine Beckford with his pace, I think it's 91, as we know, makes it 2-0. It's quite a nice finish from him, because usually he's not that good at one-on-ones, but he can bang them in. So anyway, as you can see here, we're going to pass it onto the wing. He's going to pass it back inside. Ross Wallace turning, and that's a beautiful goal from him there. And as we've seen earlier in the seasons, he can go through a lot of players. He sort of gets pushed off the ball, but always gets it back. So it's a great trait of his. So anyway, that game ends, I think, 3-2, yep. So that's quite a close game, which we've been doing quite recently. In the past episode, we actually got a first loss since the first episode, so that's a bit annoying. So anyway, in this game, we rest Jermaine Beckford. We've got a much fuller team now, and I might be doing Silver Cups later on when I've got like replacements for the goalkeeper, because he's gold as well, so we'll have to see what happens later on. Anyway, find this guy's got quite low chemistry. He's got Cabai, Newcastle, he's got a Carrick. He's got Brazilian, two French up front, so a bit of a random mixture. But as you can see, he does a bad throw out. I'm always going to capitalise on them. And Matthew Taylor puts it in the back of the net. So that makes it 1-0, and I think that's a quite a nice finish in the end from Matthew Taylor. Could have easily scuffed that, but he's got a great left foot, so that's a nice finish. So that is 1-0. And I think we get another here. Ball dinked over the top, and we know that both of our strikers have got decent pace around the 80s. He's just going to go through the defence, have a dink, it comes back out, and he has another dink. So that's David Nugent back with a goal. He's been out for a few games just because, you know, Kenny Miller's been back in. And he's not been in full fitness, but now Jermaine Beckford's out, we've got him in, so that ends it 2-0, so that's another win for us, and this is just getting some coins for us to buy some new players later on the episode. I'm saving up for quite a few big players, so it's you can see a few of the good players to buy later on in the series. So anyway, we get up against this guy who's got another low chemistry team, and he has a bit of trouble clicking continue there. But let's have a look at his team. So he's got Jermaine Pennant. I can't tell anyone else he's got there. Bit of a random team. Random bronzes, random golds, random silvers. So anyway, as you can see, he jives through here. Gives the ball to Nugent, and he just bangs it in there. So that makes it 2-0. And we actually lose the end of... 1-0. And we actually lose the end of this game because of my PVR. But it does actually end 2-0. As you can see here, going through a few players. Picks it up here, and we do actually get a penalty here. It's a nice little run, and let's see if we can convert the penalty. I think, who's it taking it? Is it Taylor? I think it's Taylor. So yeah, he's just gonna bang them in all the day, and that makes it 2-0. And this game does actually end now, but I'm gonna leave you over to a trailer of my upcoming FIFA goals.
I got so many bills to pay. I tweet way too much. Hell, this is my 5th take of this intro. My dad likes to call that life, but I'd like to call that white girl problems. Met her back in autumn. Every gift I try to get her, she already got them. Messing with the TA, wonder what she taught him. Work her way down, literally to the bottom.
hopefully you enjoyed that quick peek into my goals montage FIFA thing. It should be out within the next few days. Just like sorting out the clips, what clips should be in it. The colour correction will be altered. It's me editing it, so anything could happen. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And I will see you next time. It's been X Brownie.